Hey guys, what's going on? FL Clan you here. I'm here today for a commentary over a 1v1 joust game. This is actually happening live now between my two friends who have a little bit of a rivalry against each other. We're going to see Anhara moved away here, which is a bit of a respect ban to SL Gamer as he has got him Diamond, one of his probably signature gods here, across the way here. Sam, see what he's going to ban out here. Neath goes, that's Odyssey Time's most played god. See, I don't know if that's a decent ban or not because I don't feel Neath's that strong in the current meta. This is pre-patch, by the way, and there goes Poseidon. That's pretty obvious as well. Another diamond god for SL Gamer, and the final ban coming out here from SL Gamer. It's gonna be really interesting to see what these two people pick. Freya. Okay, well. From my experience playing with Odyssey Time, I don't think Freya's the strongest god, but we're gonna see what they kind of pick here. Okay, Mercury gonna be locked in here. And Nemesis. Alright, then we got a game on our hands, boys. Mercury's gonna have a very rough early game, although so is Nemesis. So I'll probably give the early game to Merc with good old golden bow. But I mean, Nemesis is always good. Is always good. I played Nemesis recently in a joust. I didn't upload it, but I did play on a joust. I played against a Baxter actually and won in the end, which was a pretty decent effort. So right, I'm gonna stop it here, and I'm gonna come back when we're in the game. Alright guys, we are back. We're about to jump straight into the game here between Odyssey Time and SL Gamer. Mercury on Odyssey Time and Nemesis on SL Gamer, or the other way around, SL Gamer on Nemesis. That'd be slightly weird. Okay, so we're going to see Quicksilver Mercury come out here from Odyssey Time, and the 9,500 skin from Nemesis. So these two both have, you know, experience with the two gods that they're playing. It's going to be interesting to see kind of what can go on here. We're going to hope the game's going to put us in here. Not really sure. It is Smite, and you know how Spectator works. It never works when it's meant to. Let's give it a clicky. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm going to hover over here a second, right? So you see Merc's a melee physical. Who's actually an assassin, yeah. And he's got high single target damage and high mobility. So that's something that's really important with Mercury. He requires, as I explained in the old joust, well, not the old one, the joust I've just done with Mercury in depth. Apparently he's easy as well, but I don't know. His passive, you know, requires a lot of move speed, and that kind of builds up the physical power upon the next basic attack. So if you can get him, you know, speed buff, movement speed items, Witchblade, golden bow, you can get him running around very fast and his passive builds up. So that makes him hit really hard. On top of that, golden bow will help him clear the wave early game, not just for the movement speed, for the crit, and also for the 50% damage of like a radius of 70 feet, I believe, to the minion wave. That's really key and helps Mercury out in wave clear. Although he is playing against a Nemesis whose wave clear isn't that strong. I think it's like an 11-12 second cooldown on slicing dice, and although this can actually start to chunk early game if you get this leveled up, but yeah, across the way here we're going to see Nemesis. As I said, slicing dice can chunk, but it's got a high cooldown. A high mobility character. She has that dash that you can use twice. I'm not sure how she's hard at all, because all you have to do is press 4 and then 2 and then basic with chin size, and then maybe press 3 and then some more basics. That's kind of it. I'm going to stop the recording here until we get into the game, because Smite is being a little bit Alright, so we are in the game here between SL Gamer on Nemesis and Odyssey Time on Mercury. We're going to be on board with Mercury right now. He's going to be on looking for the blue buff here, whereas across the way we've got Nemesis going for, what buff is that? Is that speed? That's mana as well. Okay, yeah, sure. It's got a little bit confused here. So the itemization here, Nemesis is actually going to be going Death Style into a what looks going to be as a Witchblade, which is a really good pickup against Mercury. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Odyssey Time do that as well. Odyssey Time's going to go for the signature Throwing Dagger start, which gives him the wave clear. So Nemesis has cleared up this blue buff. She's a little bit low, but she's got a health pot to pop it. Mercury's clear was really quick with the golden bow, and we're going to be coming into lane. Alright, let's see what happens here. Is that how you zoom out, I think? I can't remember, to be honest. No, that's not how you do it. I can't remember how you zoom out, but whatever. Alright, so the lane here, so Mercury's going to be taking a lot of damage from this wave. It's very careful clearing early game. And Nemesis has to be wary of the damage that Mercury can put out. Major look goes off. There should be a little engagement here. He should look. Oh, he should look for the pool there. He finds the pool. This could be the first kill here. Oh no! And Nemesis has the double dash away. What else could you expect? So we're going to be seeing about 800, well, about 900 A-hand gold here for Mercury, which is going to kind of put him probably about 500 gold away from Golden Bow 1. Not 500 gold at all, is it? It's well, he's at 1,000 gold now, so yeah, he can buy one now. We're just having a little lag. Okay. Game plus. Interesting. Plus game stasis mode. Don't like a bit of stasis mode. Let's see what we got here. Hard editor. Can we get it like zoomed in a little bit? What's this? Bottom multi-panel. I don't know what this means. They've changed it so much. Still in stasis mode, which is slightly annoying. If I change that, I change that here. Yeah. So SL Gamer is going to be leveling up Slice and Dice. Obviously, 140 damage plus 25% of your physical power does not seem much, except if it's stuck in the center, then it does 2 times damage. So you're looking at about 280 plus 50% of your physical power, which is actually pretty damn strong. Look at the game stats here. We can see XP per minute. Where's that put that? Oh, here we go, down right here. So Odyssey Time's actually out farming Nemesis in the first couple of waves here, which is pretty interesting. We're still in stasis mode. I'm going to stop the recording until oh, what did I just do? Oh, use a scroll wheel. Ah. I don't. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back in a sec when see if we can get this problem resolved. Alright, so we managed to get the problem resolved after many problems. We got a big engagement here. The first blood is gonna go to Odyssey Time. I'm sorry, I was in stasis mode for about 10-15 minutes there, probably about 10 minutes actually. But Mercury comes out with the first blood. That's actually a big misplay from Nemesis of SL Game. We do not want to let Mercury ahead. He's gonna go ahead and back up here, and should pick up what should be Golden Bow and probably Boots 1. Sprint 3 is gonna be a good pickup for him. There's Boots 1, and he's gonna be on his way once again. Where's my map gone? That's not ideal, is it? Oh, rip. Let's see if we can fix that. HUD editor is what it is. I need a map. Where is the map? Map. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? There it is. There it is. Okay, so Odyssey Time manages to pick up his speed buff. He's going to lose 1 creep in gold, 2 creeps in gold. Make that 3 creeps in gold. That's not too good. I've got an invite in Smite apparently, but that's not going to happen. So Mercury's going to go ahead and clear out the wave here. While Nemesis, you can see, is over at a speed buff. So Nemesis is actually going into this Witchblade, which is a really good pickup for her against the Mercury, reducing the attack speed and also reducing the physical power of Merc, which, as you know from earlier, I said his passive builds up his attack speed depending on how much he's moving. So the fact that Odyssey Time has picked up speed buff is huge, and he is jungling as well, which is very, very efficient. So Nemesis is actually going to red. She's just going to go check, see if Odyssey Time is over there. She doesn't have plans of doing it. Just going to check Odyssey Time. Going to fling it into... Probably should have flung her into the wall there, honestly. But hey ho, it's just good poke, I guess. So Nemesis also has picked up speed buff, which is also good for one reason: one, increase her attack speed. Move speed is always great against Merc because you can get further away. And 3, it denies the buff from Mercury, as it is probably the most important on Mercury out of the 2 characters. So Odyssey Time's back. He's picked up combat boots. I don't know why I sounded so surprised about that. He's picked up combat boots. That's good. Oh, the ult comes out straight from base from Merc. We might be seeing an engagement here. Oh, he basic attacks the wall. Big mistake. He probably could have caught her up there. So, as actives, I want to see probably beads and sprint coming out from Nemesis. And Mercury, I want to see sprint and... I'm not really sure. I think the other one is pretty... You can kind of decide what the other one is. I'm not really sure. It's probably a decent ult opportunity here for Merc. Nemesis should ult Mercury here, to be honest. Should have done it way earlier, way earlier, but there comes the ult. Mercury is ahead. Nemesis is... That is the power of Nemesis. Shredded. That kill would have been very much earlier if he had ulted earlier, but that is fine. It's 1-1 now, and because of the first blood, Odyssey Time is going to be sitting at about 390, oh no, a lot less than the waves being cleared, about 300 gold ahead, and the experience is pretty much even, actually. So Nem's going to go and try and take this red. Mercury, I don't think, can challenge with that. He's going to go for the blue. So Joust is all about buff control, experience that gives you an advantage over your opponent, and in this case, yeah, it's going to be the buffs. Nemesis is going to back here. She should get back in time for the wave. She might miss a couple of creeps in gold, but it's not something she needs to worry about too much. She probably could have come and cleared the wave, though. I'm not sure about her health level. She's going to get all experience, but there's 1 in gold, 2 in gold. She lost 3 minions in gold there, which is pretty significant, actually. If you keep like losing 3 minions every wave, then it all adds up over time. So look at the power of Golden Bow, just shredding the wave. Oh, and here comes the power of Nemesis. Let's look at her itemization here. She's gone for the... She's already got the pen boots online. The Witchblade is doing work for her with the movement speed, attack speed, and the physical protection. And the penetration coming through from the pen boots, which will not actually be for much longer until they bring in the new patch. I think it's on Wednesday. So Nemesis has got to be, Mercury's got to be careful here pushing up this wave, and yeah, he played that correctly, made you look and walk away. He's going to go for his speed. I'm going to wonder if we see some contention here. Nemesis is going to contest. Looks like the buff has just spawned. He knows she's here. He's going to punch. The ult is out from Merc. He already used his 3 to get... Oh! I was going to say he already used his 3. Oh my goodness. He is very lucky to get out of that, but has to lose the speed buff. So what I was going to say is he actually used his dash to get to the speed buff faster, which I thought would have screwed him over if Nemesis had gone for it because of the high cooldown. Nemesis actually picked up red buff. That's interesting. But Merc just managed to get it off cooldown, but he accidentally ults into Nemesis, so that is great play from SL Gamer, trying to block the 3 to reduce the chances of him getting away. Merc's actually on the tail here. She's gone back to pick up the speed. So we're going to look at level 11, fighting level 11 here. Odyssey Time still about 250 gold up here. Slice and dice. You know, simple stuff. Easy wave clear for both of them, pretty much. Odyssey Time's going to poke. He's not going to crit, though. We're going to see where he's off to now. He is off to the red buff. Is SL Gamer going to follow? No, he's going to back. So this is a free red buff for Odyssey. And that'll help him out on the gold and experience front. He's going to pick up red because his speed's just gone down, and he doesn't feel confident that he's going to be able to get over to their speed in time, which is here, which is what SL Game is going to go for now. Although he's actually waited really long, he can miss a lot of wave here. He values blue buff over the wave. He missed 3 minions in XP and 5 minions in gold. That's pretty significant, to be totally honest, because now Odyssey Time, if we check the graph, is 350 gold up, and that's after the kill that SL Gamer got on Odyssey Time. So Odyssey Time is in a better position here than Nemesis because his wave is further pushed up. He's going to go for his 2. He's actually doing a lot of damage at the same time. So is Nemesis. The ult is going to be popped by Nemesis. The slice and dice is going to do good damage. The 3 comes out, tosses her into a wall. This is going to be really close. The dash is coming. Will the ult be good? Oh! He ulted into the tower! Oh my goodness. What a misplay. The taunt coming out from Nemesis, maximum PM, that is a huge misplay coming out from Odyssey Time. I do not believe what I just see. You would not see that at Masters Just Boys. Just to give you a kind of an idea, the Nemesis right now, I think is high level platinum, and then the Mercury doesn't really play Joust, to be honest. I think he's like gold or something. He hasn't played in a long time. But that's going to be dwelling on him for the next couple of fights. I think we can safely say that Odyssey Time is on tilt. He's gone Dev's Gloves for the lifesteal, which is good. I still can't see a Witchblade in this build, which I would like to see at some point. He's then going to be going into crits, like to be Rage over Deathbringer at this stage in the game. Across the way here, Nemesis is going to finish off at Jotuns. I would like to see Chins because of Joust. You get 8 gold per second. I think Jotuns is a lot. Chins is a lot more viable with the cooldowns. So the wave's going to be cleared up quite easy here. We're just going to go check on the red. The red buff and the blue buff on the right hand side are going to be up, and that's exactly what Odyssey Time's going to go for. I wouldn't be surprised if Nemesis follow. That is exactly what she's doing. The Made You Look is down. She's going to secure the buff though. And there's the Nemesis ult. Big damage coming out. That should be a kill, no doubt. Can he pop his ult in time? No, he cannot. That is the power of the attack speed of Witchblade. 3 kills to 1 now in favour of SL Gamer. This is turning out to be quite a one-sided game, honestly. Odyssey Time in that for another 5 seconds. I don't know if his ult's gone on cooldown. We'll just check real quick. No, his ult did not go on cooldown. Apparently it's going to be successfully popped. So the tower is taking significant damage here, and there's Odyssey Time's ult that I was talking about. The wave's going to be clear, and Nemesis is going to stick on it, and she jukes the 3. Special delivery is not going to hit. So now this is again in favour of Odyssey Time here. He's doing very big damage here. He's going to keep punching though when the shield's up. Dash going to come in. He's going to take a tower hit. He's still going to go for it. Oh no, this is so close. Oh, if that made it look at hit in here, critted. That could. Oh, he turns to fight. It's the only real option he had there, and SLGM picks up the kill again. The misplay in that fight, if you ever play against a Nemesis, is you need to try and bait out the shield. That's what Odyssey Time isn't doing. He's not looking for, you know, the kind of baits. I'm going to go in on you, you're going to pop your shield, and then for absolutely nothing, you've got to make sure the shield is down when you try and engage, because he just lost a lot of his health while the shield was down. SL Game was not taking any damage, and he was also healing a little bit. Well, Odyssey Time was not only taking the damage from them basic attacks, also from the heal. So Odyssey Time's going to try and secure his speed buff. I think SL Gamer has a timer on this, but he is not going to go for it. He's going to be late here if he tries to make the rotation, as Odyssey Time is already cleared. But he values the tower more, which is a good play from him if he knows he's already got it. There goes the tower. Look at this presence. Odyssey Time is very confident. Look, he's doing it again. He's 2 punches into that shield and he's already very low. He's going to back away, and there should be no problem at all for SL Gamer to dive the Phoenix here. Oh, he actually ults. This could be a huge play from Odyssey Time. Just outplayed SL Gamer out of his mind. I was 100% sure that the Odyssey Time was going to be dead there. But oh my goodness, that kill. He ulted back into the Phoenix, which stunned her under the line of the Phoenix, which was absolutely a godlike play. Odyssey Time, big props to that. He's actually going to go Deathbringer before Rage. I'm not sure if I like that or not. But at this stage, I feel because he's so behind, he kind of has to go big or go home, I think. And he's got to take the chances to come back into this game. So Nemesis has gone into the chin size that we were speaking about. That is going to increase her damage massively for the next engagement. And the next engagement is most definitely in favour of the Nemesis. She doesn't have any crits at this point in time, but she does not need them. Odyssey Time clearing out middle. Okay, so he's managed to successfully pick up his speed. Nemesis picked up her speed. All's good. The kind of tower damage what we're looking at here. If you see up at the top left, it's kind of looking at 2/3 HP. Now, the reason why I feel towers are really important in Joust is because, you know, if their tower's up and you get a kill, you're just like, I'd rather go and do a buff instead of getting their tower, blah blah blah, which buffs are really important, of course, I've already said. But if their tower is down, then you're like, their Phoenix equals fire minions equals a very heavy push. So Nemesis is just scouting out the bus, resetting the timers. So the red on the right has just spawned. I believe the blue on the left is up as well. You might see an engagement here. The slice and dice has come out, so Mercury is slowed, which is actually a big part of Odyssey Time's kit against SL Gamer here. So at this point in the game, Nemesis is not only winning, but is in favour to win every single fight, the way I see them at the moment. There's been very good buff control between these two players. It's something to note. She's not going to pick up red buff, but that is 5 out of the 6 buffs are dropped on the floor at the moment, which is, you know, it's what you want to see in a League Joust game. Well, it's not actually League Joust, but in a Joust game. So he's going to go into a Titan's Bane. I do, however, like this pick up. I still haven't seen a Witchblade though. Them crits are huge. 30% crit chance from Golden Bow and Deathbringer 2 in a row. That is huge. Although over Dev's Gloves, I would have liked to see Bloodforge, because Bloodforge is OP on Mercury. So Titan's Bane is good because it's gonna you know, penetrate that Witchblade. And I do want to see the Witchblade on Merc. I'm really surprised I haven't seen it yet. It should be next item, to be totally honest. I'm not sure if he's aware, because he's not, you know, he's not the best player in the world, but I'm not the best player in the world, but you know, he's gonna go big or go home in this fight. He's taken so much from Chins. Chins are huge, 73 damage per hit. You cannot do that. That is undoable. You can't do that. This item is massive, and now he's going into crits as well with 10%. Nemesis is doing so much damage at the moment. Across the way, Mercury's going to go more crits. The Witchblade's still not coming out. He needs defense against the Chin size. She doesn't have any penetration. Well, she's got actually quite a lot of penetration with Warrior Tower and I don't see that. He's looking for a Titan's Bane, but the Phoenix going to fall. He misses his special delivery. Odyssey Time looking for an ult. His ult is primed at the max. She's going to try and back. She's being so cheeky right now. And then the double dash away. Will the ult juke come out? That's the question. Oh, it certainly does, but he manages to catch her. This could be a kill here for Odyssey Time. The minions are body blocking to a maximum though. And he is missing basics to a maximum. The slow comes out. The sprint 3. This is it. Could he get the kill here that could potentially turn this game? The shield goes off. Nemesis can actually fight this. Not anymore though. Nemesis will go down to Odyssey Time. So something to note now, the Phoenix has gone down. Fire minions are pouring down the middle of the lane, which is huge for SL Gamer because Mercury's clear is not that strong. Especially when he finishes this this rage, he's actually going to be looking to sell Golden Bow to increase his damage per second. You don't want to keep Golden Bow for the late game, it's just kind of for the early game clear. So he's going to try and, you know, take his tower now, completely tank it up, and that Titan's Bane is going to do work for him. Not only was the Titan's Bane good against the Witchblade, it's also very strong and effective against towers, which is something you really need to consider when you're actually far behind. So you need to think it's not the kills that are going to win the game, it's the lane pressure. And if you're playing gods like Kronos, for example, I think I went like 1-5 the other day on Kronos against an Osiris. It's a really difficult game, and I actually won the game because Kronos, I could poke tower and the Phoenix down with the fourth section of my 2, and not really care about the tower damage, and here you can just stare and watch it die. The ult's going to come out here, however, from Nemesis, and that is a huge crit. 82 damage coming out from Chins. The double dash from Nemesis, will he get that? Destruction. That should be game. I'm not too sure how this is going to pan out, but we shall see. So Nemesis Mercury's up in 15 seconds. That should be plenty. Fire minions are pouring in. And Nemesis is just going to go to work on the Titan. The damage is coming out huge. The damage from the minions. I've never actually seen this before. That's actually a decent amount. And that's going to be it. Game over. GG. Well played, SO Gamer. Well played, Odyssey Time. He actually put up a fight. He was not the favourite to win this game. But I think it was, well, yeah, he had Deathbringer at the end there, and then he was going into more defense. But it was the Witchblade, I think, that won that game. We're actually going to have a little interview now with the with the winner. We're just going to bring him down here in the channel. Here we go. Hey, congrats. How'd it go?
Huh?
How did it go? Congrats. Interview, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was pretty good. You know, I'm feeling the counter. It was a bit of a counter pick towards on the Merc.
Yeah, I kind of saw he didn't build Witchblade at all in that entire fight, which I thought was a big mistake for him.
Yeah, considering I built it first item,
First
but what that
item,
first
yeah.
item did give me, it gave me
Yeah.
the physical protection against the early golden bow,
Yeah.
as well as that. I got the movement speed like you would with boots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It felt good to beat him.
Yeah, you played pretty well, to be fair. There was one point where you got completely outplayed in the Phoenix, but I know that was a good moment. To be fair, that was the best kill in the game. Other than that, your chins were hitting for 83. He really could not do much.
83.
Yeah.
And if you see my last item, it was hide.
Yeah, well, I didn't quite finish it. It was tier 2 steel mail, but yeah. Okay, so thank you. We're going to bring Carrie down in a sec, yeah.
Alright.
User was moved out of your channel.
Carrie, what happened, bud?
I just don't want to talk about it. Like, I felt I got the first blood. I got the job on the technicality, you know, and it was going all good until, like, he just fucking started, like, buying defensive items, you know. Witchblade came online, wasn't able to get the attack damage out Mercury's known for. When we had the little problem of him not letting me play properly, he kept on trying to stop me back, and I don't like it when people play like that. You know, sweaty cunts like him think they can win the game by playing OP gods. You can tell and go and shove one, you know. I don't like people like him. He can go and die. Like, when the rematch comes, you know what's happening, Sam Lardner. SL game or whatever the fuck you're called, and you'll smash your ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the first mistake I saw in that game, you never built a Witchblade against the Nemesis.
Well, also, mate, I'm not a sweaty cunt, mate. I play proper. I play Smite for the banter, you know. I'm actually a CSGO player, so don't give me grief, you know. My build was always going to win as long as I wasn't playing against a cunt.
Alright, well, thanks, I guess.
Don't thank me, mate. You fucking little Jewish little fucking people that think you can play Smite better than me. I'm the best in the world. Get over it.
Alright, well, that's great. That's just fantastic. I'll catch you in a bit.
Oh, fuck
off.
Well, so I think we can clearly see kind of the brains behind the two people there, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want me to do this for other people's games, I mean, just give me the match ID in the comments, and I'll do a /replay on that. So yeah, thank you for watching this kind of commentary over the kind of in-depth. Again, it was a more in-depth kind of commentary where I'm focusing more on the two players, whereas my own plays. So there's kind of more information in these videos. Thank you for watching. If you want me to do any videos, and post what's it called? You can put a god name in the description. Sorry, in the comments. If you want me to play a god in Joust, and also you can post in a match ID, which I can replay. Make sure it's Joust though, and not Conquest. That's the only thing. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and also share is huge. If you think any video like this video, then please tell them about it. Thank you for like 8 subs, I think now, which is like absolutely crazy. It doesn't seem like, considering I've only been uploading for like 1 month every like two days, then I think that's great. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time. See you later.